Hello, it is I, that weird guy, and welcome to a video that's outside of my usual format. I hate the way that I have to record this, but it's better than buying very, very expensive equipment, so you kind of win some, you lose some, you know? Anyway, if you hear muttering in the background, that's because I'm being observed by my little sister and her friend. Very annoying. Very, very annoying. Anyway, I'm making this video because I thought that it was a bit too long to post on my TikTok, but at the exact same time, YouTube's algorithm sucks so fucking badly that nobody will really, give two shits. Because nobody will see this, and therefore nobody will steal my theory. Anyway, my theory is Micah Bell is not the rat. Or he is the rat, just he's a distant rat. Did I mention spoilers for Red Dead Redemption 2? Because there's spoilers for Red Dead Redemption 2. Anyway, so during the game, we play as Arthur Morgan. Arthur Morgan ends up catching tuberculosis from a man named Thomas Downs. Sean dies, Kieran dies, Lenny dies. I missed out a very specific death there because there's a death that I think may not have actually happened. Anyway, so then Molly dies, Miss Grimshaw dies, John almost dies. But anyway, so during the events of the game, we start thinking, hey, there might be a rat. You know, there could be a rat. What if there is a rat? We're not very sure. But anyway, while we are out there searching for a rat, we end up, finding some damning evidence to prove that Micah could possibly be the rat. But at the exact same time, I believe that that might not be completely true. Let me explain. There's been a theory for a long time that Abigail was a rat, or the rat in the robbery at the or the rat at the robbery of the bank in Saint Denis. So I believe that that's true. However, she only became the rat after Hosea told her that he was the rat. He did everything during the bank robbery. Anyway, so the first hint that there might be a rat that we get in the game is the train robbery with John and John, Hosea, and John, Sean, and Charles. John, Sean, and Charles. So you're doing this robbery, and you believe there might be a rat in it. Like, there is talk that there might have been a snitch who told about the train. Now, the problem with this being Micah is Micah probably wouldn't have the motive to do this. Besides, that mission is playable before you bust Micah. Do the robbery with Micah, which is while he's still in self-exile from the Vandalind gang because he's trying to find a big score to settle a deal with Dutch. a peace offering, as he calls it. So he couldn't be the rat. Abigail could possibly be the rat, however, because like she wants John to get out of his life of crime. The possibility of it being Abigail is quite high, but at the exact same time, it's possible that Hosea could be the rat. Let me explain. So, Hosea, he's a con man, right? But at the exact same time, never mind. That's a future point that I'm going to get into. Anyway, so Hosea, he after he talks to Dutch. He asks, "You ran into some Pinkertons, eh?" And then I forgot how the rest of the conversation goes, but it heavily implies that he knows who those agents are, or he has run into them before. So he could have also declined, like Arthur did on the river. It's also possible that he didn't decline and he decided to work with them. And he told the law, or actually, maybe he was waiting for a bigger robbery, and he went up and talked to Abigail during the big... Okay, this is getting all jumbled up. Just give me one second while I try and remember it. Okay, so Sean... No, wait, no. Shit. So, it's possible that Hosea wasn't the rat until about when they reached Saint Denis. That's a huge possibility. The rest of the times it could have possibly been Abigail. So, Hosea decides to speak with Abigail talks to the law. The law fined the bank robbery because she knew what John was going to do, and she wants John to stop being a goddamn idiot. Who can't swim, by the way. An idiot who can't swim. He should stop doing bank heists and learn how to fucking swim. Anyway, so he goes out and he speaks with So she goes out, she speaks with the law goes, "Oh, okay. Yeah, we're gonna go have a look into that." They have a look into that, and then, well, the rest, as they say, is history. John thinks, hey, there might be a rat. Arthur thinks, hey, there might be a rat. Basically, everybody thinks, hey, there might be a rat. Now, the good part to assuming, hey, there might be a rat is that it's true. However, a lot of people don't realize that it's possible that Hosea could be the rat. Or at least for just the bank heist. So, ignore my terrible shooting here, please. So, the reason why I say, hey, Hosea could be the rat is Micah couldn't have been the rat during the bank robbery. Because Milton says that he picked him up just after Guarma. Fuck. Yeah, Milton picks him up just after Guarma, as on their way back from Guarma. And, well, the problem with him being with Abigail being the rat there is, while she is the only one to really escape and wiggle out of their constraints, at the exact same time, it's possible that Hosea worked a deal with the Pinkertons and wanted to fake his death, and he planned it all out. He wanted it to be at daytime because, well, why not? And then he asked for the Pinkertons to do some shit so that they could he asked the Pinkertons to do their magic, you know. They shot him, he faked his death, he's a con man, yada yada yada. So he tells Abigail, Abigail goes, oh, okay, and then she becomes the rat. And she gets this idea about, she gets this amazing idea about informing, about, telling everybody Micah's the rat. Because she hates Micah. Everybody hates Micah. So, would you two shut up? Everybody hates Micah. Just to say. So, it's possible that he, I don't care. It's possible that, Micah could have been, you know, blamed wrongfully. Now, I'm not saying that he is innocent, as, again, he's a goddamn asshole, but I don't know. Anyway, so oh god! Goddamn. Ah! Anyway, so the, I still can't believe that alligator fucking mauled me. Unbelievable. Anyway. So the idea that, that Micah is not the rat has been sprouted up quite a few times. Now, Molly saying, oh, I'm the rat, fuck you, could be, you know, her being an asshole, you know? That could just be her trying to either take the blame for that could be her being drunk, not being able to express how, you know, she views things. She might think that Dutch is going to blame her for the bad bank robbery, you know? Which isn't true. And her not being able to express this gets her shot by Miss Grimshaw. She says, I told Milton, I told Rush, and then, you know, it's just drunken ramblings from there on. I believe that she is delusional. She was drunk. She was trying to say, hey, I didn't do this. You arsehole, I loved you, I fucking did this and this and this and yada yada yada. Or it could be her, you know, trying to take the blame for Hosea, which sadly gets her shot, as we all know, by the most underrated character in the entirety of the Van der Linde gang. Anyway, so it is of my belief that that Hosea, being the con man he is, would know how to rig himself to burst out blood. And him being a And him being the con man he is, would also likely... Would you two shut the fuck up? Now, him being the rat would also likely explain the, what happened during the shootout in Rhodes. So, what happened there is the Braithwaites found out, they stole Jackie. Anyway, Hosea's idea for that was most likely, okay, Sean's dead. Make sure Sean is dead. Okay? He's a goddamn liability. We need to kill him immediately. Otherwise, you know, we're all going to die. We're all going to die. So next, he tells the Braithwaites, hey, at this time, specifically when there's only really Kieran in the camp, make sure that you do this, so that people are suspicious of Kieran. You know, throwing the suspicion off of him, throwing it onto Kieran, the newcomer, the O'Driscoll. So then he decides to... Where the fuck is my horse? It's... amazing. Amazing. That's always lovely. Anyway. So he gets the blame thrown on Kieran. And poor Kieran, he gets blamed for it. He gets blamed for the kidnapping of Jackie, you know. People are aroused, have suspicion aroused around him. There we fucking go. Only took him 7 goddamn hours. So next, now for the hole in my theory. What about the fact that Micah sees the sniper who shoots Sean? Well, perhaps, just maybe, him seeing Sean isn't much of him, you know, the sniper that shot Sean isn't so much him being the rat in that situation, or just as him being observant, seeing the sniper and going, that's odd. He already knows that that it don't feel right has been already spoken by Arthur, so he is trying to keep his mouth shut so that he doesn't seem like a goddamn pushover. Because in American Venom he already, you know, is portrayed as a... I mean, fuck no, not American Venom. In the other best fucking mission in the game. In Blessed are the Peacemakers, we learn that he, we hear him try and sweet talk with Arthur because, you know, he's a goddamn arsehole. But he... So he's probably trying to keep his mouth shut, you know, because he got Arthur kidnapped by the O'Driscolls, you know. Would you idiots shut the fuck up? Anyway, so Charlie... Fuck. Shit, no. So, you know, he's trying to keep his mouth shut. He doesn't want to seem like a pushover. He is waiting for Sean... He's probably waiting for Sean to stop talking so that he can say, hey, there's a sniper on the roof. Ah, shit. Apologies. That dog had to die. Anyway. So... So he's obviously waiting for Sean to shut the fuck up so that he could talk. But before he can even recognize the sniper, Sean ends up getting shot. Now, this video is now before anybody starts being an asshole to me, you know, saying, what's wrong with you? Hosea is one of the best characters. Hosea is the greatest. He would never do something like this. They're heading east, not west. Hosea wanted to head west. Now, where's he gonna go then, I hear you asking? Australia, where he doesn't suspect Dutch will go because Dutch is talking too much about Tahiti. He is there and he talks about, you know, going to Australia. He talks more fondly about going to Australia. Like, he talks as fondly about him going to Australia as Dutch talking about going to Tahiti. It is with this belief that I believe that... Wait, no. This is why I believe that he moved to Australia. Like, he worked with the Pinkertons to go to Australia during the bank robbery. He told Abigail about this. Abigail went, oh, cool. Then she became the other proper rat. I don't hear much people talking about what actually happened on that, during the robbery on the train. If Michael truly was the rat, he had one chance to get rid of the remaining members of the Vandalin gang. And that one chance that he had, he didn't take. Why? Because he's not the rat. Alright then. Now, the final nail in the coffin. Would you two shut the fuck up? I told you, idiots, you can sit here and watch me record if you shut the fuck up. I don't care. Anyway. Again, I believe that Micah is innocent. Now, to fucking nail the sin that he is innocent, I would like to bring up one fact. Hosea no, wait, no. I'd like to bring up this one fact. During the entirety of Red Dead Redemption, like the mission Red Dead Redemption, the final mission is Arthur before he dies. We end up learning that, you know, Mike is the rat, yada yada yada, but what if he wasn't? Now, I'd like to bring up the fact that he never at all once he never once at all says, I am the rat. He never says, yeah, she'll be right, or anything like that. He never at all states that he is the rat. He never at fucking all says, yeah, I did this, go fuck yourself. During the entirety of the game, shut up! During the entirety of the game, we never hear him say, I am the rat. Now, why is this? Like, we never hear him say, yeah, I was the rat, or anything like that. Why is that? If he is truly the rat, why doesn't he say, yeah, I'm the rat, go fuck yourself? Anyway, that has been my video, proclaiming about the arsehole's innocence, and, talking about the old man's guiltiness. Please don't be a goddamn idiot. Anyway, that's all for right now. I'll see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.